Alright, so one thing I may have said earlier in the series, and I simply don't remember. Something they kind of glossed over is the fact that, at least in the instruction manual, you sort of see it briefly at the beginning of the game. Like, Sid's hometown was just completely destroyed.
Really?
In that earthquake at the beginning. So...
I don't remember.
But it's also like you kind of just brushed it off and kept going.
You know, as the main protagonists do. No, they don't. They actually carry that, and a lot of them are super angry about that. That's the whole catalyst for going most of the time.
I mean, if this was a different RPG, a different Final Fantasy, you know, that would add a lot more depth to the character, because he would, you know, really have something at stake, and you know, have a sort of an emotional thing to try to get over. Of like, not only is my family dead, but everybody I grew up with, everyone whom I knew, is dead. They're gone. No, that's it.
Like if he had some development with like family members and friends,
other than
maybe a love interest.
Right, other than like, oh no, it's gone. What do I do now? Okay, follow an old man.
Okay.
Go to the next thing. So
and the old man just fucking bamfs. He just like, go to this place. Goodbye. Exactly. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. He just comes in, and then goes away.
But oh well.
Like, is he supposed to be God or something?
No. He'll get revealed as what he is later in the game.
I am your father.
No, he is not.
He's not.
They didn't go Star Wars. We've already fought variants of this.
But it's much stronger.
Equally as dead. Alright, so...
Can you hit the enemies with the claw? Does it do anything?
Yeah, that's the one that will do status ailments to.
When you look at that, you're not cutting the mushrooms down. You're kind of just hitting them down into the earth.
Whack. Oh, wait.
What? What's wrong?
Ah, this is the way I wanted it. Sorry.
Oh, you were lost.
Briefly lost
in this complex maze.
My bearings were
this labyrinthine.
Let me see what status I can do. This is what the claw looks like. That's her axe.
The claw.
Let's go screech. Critical hit. Strong against paralyzed. Strong against petrify.
Oh, at least you get to find out what they're weak against. Or not. Well, fuck.
Aha! I'm strong against poison.
Yeah, hit that frog with your bomb.
And I'm finally strong against paralyze.
Because of the armor, right?
Right. Ooh, but he has petrify. That's not good. That means he can kill me. Is it gonna?
Oh.
Give up, no.
Never give up.
Never give up.
Never back down.
Never surrender. That is Spartan law.
Spartans! Oh, poisoned and electrocuted. That's brutal.
Because not only am I electrocuted, and I'm sick.
Yeah. She kind of looks like the elf from Lord of the Rings. A little bit.
Maybe. I don't think she's actually an elf. Oh, poison carries over. No worries. Thankfully, it's not like Pokemon where every step you take...
Oh, yeah. At first, I thought my Game Boy was broken the very first time that happened. Because it doesn't even mention the instruction manual that your screen's gonna, like... Zzz. I was so upset as a kid. I was like, how did I break my Game Boy so fast? How? My mom is gonna fucking kill me. And then I was like, eventually I figured out, wait a minute. I took like 1, 2, 3. I was like, it happens every like whatever step. I was like, so this is part of the game. Okay. Shit, if he does that, whatever the hell it is. Come on. Don't do petrification. Come on.
Come on, kill it.
1 damage.
Please kill it. Alright.
I mean,
chop.
You know how you're using your axe?
Yeah.
Can you use your claw on enemies and like poke them or something?
No.
Oh,
you can't actually attack them.
You can't tickle their butt with the claw.
I mean, I can try.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it'll do anything. All right, this is a good range. Let me.
Okay. No.
Oh, it makes the click noise.
It's too strong.
Think. And no.
You can't bomb him or anything. Okay.
Doesn't do anything. If only that worked.
Like as an ambush strategy.
I was like, I don't feel like fighting you, Mad Toad. Just go away. You know, in Australia they have a toad problem.
Yeah.
And a rabbit problem.
Like, isn't it the cane toad or something? That's
yeah.
I watched a documentary on that where it's like...
we probably saw the same documentary.
Yeah, where like they brought over it to like take care of like some kind of bug, maybe? Like some kind of bug infestation, and instead of doing it, the toad didn't do it at all, and just bred like crazy.
Well, it's sort of like
overpopulated.
Well, basically, it's like, okay, we brought you over to take care of whatever is dealing with our crops.
And the toad's like, no.
But not only did you do that.
No, it didn't do that.
Well, basically, the thing is like...
It absolutely did not take care of the bug problem, and it just made things worse.
It made things worse because it eats everything. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's even its own like toad people.
You know, it's big enough to eat a rat.
Yeah.
And they're poisonous, I think.
Like I remember, like one guy, he was driving his truck and there was a bunch on the road, and he was making sure to swerve and to hit all of them with his tire.
Well, yeah, because I think they go out and like have like nightly hunts for them to try to take them out because they're just so overpopulated. And they had a problem with rabbits too, because someone brought over rabbits. They got out, and they started destroying all the vegetation.
It just started just going crazy, huh?
Right. So because of those two things, Australia basically has there is no outside anything allowed in our country. You may not bring fruit. You may not bring animals. All exports and imports are going to be heavily regulated because we're already in trouble.
Media? Is that a spell?
Yes.
Oh, that should be strong if I know anything about Final Fantasy stuff.
We'll try it on the boss when we get to him. Chopping down mushrooms.
I wish they would just, like the game's memory would like remember what you chopped. Maybe I'm asking too much because even Pokemon doesn't do that, but still.
Yeah. Hey, I'm getting a contact high off of. Oh.
Oh, we're in a tree and the mushroom. I get it.
These look a little Mario-esque, don't you think?
Yeah.
The red and the white.
If you eat one, you'll think you're becoming gigantic.
If only that worked in real life.
You know, speaking of drugs,
all right.
Did I ever tell you? Hey, yeah, you gave me a segue. I'm gonna take it.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Go ahead.
Because you mentioned mushrooms. I would tell you like back when I was in college and stuff, like my other friend Andrew and I were hanging out with Kevin in like the eating place, the dining hall.
Right.
And then Kevin's friend just comes to the table looking fucking exasperated and like all wild-eyed, and we're like, "Dude, you all right?" And he's like, "Oh, man, I'm not doing too good. I got some mushrooms from my drug dealer, and I'm really scared right now. I'm not dealing very well with this." And Andrew and I, we just start cracking up. And Kevin's trying to be a bro because that's his friend and everything, but even he can't really keep a straight face. He's like, you're being like, he's like, "How much did you eat?" And he showed him, and it was only a little bit. And Kevin was just whispering to us. He's like, he's a pussy, man. This is nothing. I've eaten a whole bag, and I was like, what? And just to let you know, kiddies, don't worry, Uncle James doesn't do drugs, but this guy was fucking high, and he was super, like, the funniest thing was, other Andrew and I were like, let's fuck with him. So we fucked with him.
Like true friends.
We weren't his friends. We didn't even know this guy. He was a friend of Kevin.
So a friend of a friend.
He was a friend of a friend, and we're like, "Yo, dude," like he was like freaking out about stuff. He's like "Oh my god, you're moving around too fast and this," and I was like, "Dude, don't look now." He's like, "No, man, please don't do this, man. I'm really scared." Like we kept like freaking like bugging him, like wigging him out, but like saying like we just kept saying shit to like set him up. Like Andy was like, he's like, "Hey man, look at my food. I think it's moving right now." And like, "Oh my god, everyone's getting huge. Oh wow, look at this tray spin. Like it's just spinning the tray." And he's like, "No man, please stop, man." He was just like freaking out. And it was the funniest thing. Eventually he just goes and runs away. And we start cracking up so fucking hard.
Is this at GSU?
Yeah. Oh my god. It was the funniest. Oh god, a leech.
Oh,
I think I told you, right?
Yeah,
I have a bad history of leeches. So.
Yeah, we told.
Yeah, no, I already said that story actually in this. God, this series has been going on for a long while. But yeah, And then another drug story I had is I was going to my friend's wedding. I was her maid of honor. Yeah, I'll be her maid of honor, not bridesmaid. But yeah, and after the wedding, we ate at a Thai restaurant. And while we were eating there, a guy, this white guy, just busted in. He's looks so scraggy and like fucked up. Actually, no, he looks okay. He just looks a bit, like scruffy. And he goes in and he just goes on his phone and starts talking. He's like, yeah, man, I'm at the Thai restaurant on the intersection of Sunset and blah blah blah. And like, we're not even sure if he's actually talking to someone on his phone or he's just fucking insane. And then right after he walks in, an officer walks in like, oh god, holy shit. Like, you can just tell the officer's like tired of this shit. And the guy's like, no, don't touch me, stop, no. And he's like freaking out, and I'm just laughing my ass off. And I look at everyone at the table and I'm like, I didn't know we were getting dinner in a show. The guy was like freaking out, and we were talking about it afterwards. I was like, he seemed pretty coherent. Weird enough, like he was calling his friend and whatever allegedly on his phone, and he seemed like he was like kind of coherent and like kind of together. But whatever he was on, he was just fucking like he was like clutching his chest and like just like really like nervous looking and shit. And the officer, it caused a huge commotion. Like the officer had to drag him out, and he's like, you're hurting me, and like they had to get like two ambulances and 3 fire trucks had to come. Damn, I know that one guy. Just for one guy, I don't know what the fuck happened, but like another, like a female officer came and like was trying to calm me down. She's like, "Are you gonna calm down?" Yes, I'm gonna calm. Are you gonna calm down now? We're not hurting you. We just need you to cooperate. Like he was like sitting on the ground in front of the restaurant, and the owner of the restaurant had to come out and like deal with the shit, and we were just like, oh my god, man, that was great. What a great way to end my trip to California. Oh god. It was just the best. So anyway, we're playing Mystic Quest.
Which I imagine would be a lot fun, pretty damn fun with drugs. Oh, I can't go anywhere.
I don't know about you. Oh. I'm a clean citizen.
Sure you are.
Fuck you. Maybe doing this drunk would make it more tolerable, but that's it.
I think you'd probably be even more lost. I'm gonna kill this thing.
Like what? Would you... What kind of drugs would you do, Mr. Andrew?
Well, I don't. I never have.
Yeah.
Though many of my friends have partaken. Some a little harder than others.
In the midget one.
Yeah, that's usually the culprit. And I've had people like try to sell me things.
It's harmless enough. My roommate once offered me marijuana with his Mountain Dew bong. How perfect is that? A Mountain Dew bong.
Where the hell do I gotta go? I'm actually lost.
Don't ask me. Are you asking me? I haven't been fucking paying it. I've been just thinking of drugs. I'm like, man, it's a good thing I actually stayed away from them as a kid and continued to stay away from them because I don't want to look like an idiot like that.
That's the way I gotta go. Went the wrong way.
That guy was, worm. Oh god, he was so funny.
Now the last time someone tried to sell me drugs, I was actually on my way home from college.
I see.
Walking to the MARTA station.
So the best place.
Yeah, of course. Best place to get offered drugs. But the funny thing is, like, I'm walking down the sidewalk, and this guy just kind of comes up to me and says, "Hey man, what you need? What you want?" I got some weed. I'm like, "No, I don't do anything." And the whole while I'm thinking, there's cops right behind us. Like, there's 3 cop cars there.
Right there. The cops are literally right there.
Like, you picked the worst place to come up with.
Yeah, fuck the police, but at the same time, don't be an idiot.
I mean, hell, even in high school, like, I was sitting next to someone who's clearly a stoner. And he's like, after a few days of class...
He just stopped?
Well, no, it's not so much that he stopped. Like, it was just like,
now that he stopped showing up.
No, he kept coming, but it was like after he finally established, okay, this guy's cool enough to not say anything. He just kind of casually shows me, hey, this is the stuff I got on me. You want some? I'm like, no thanks.
Skywalker, man, Skywalker. I got the purple kush.
But it's like, for, in high school history, like, 11th grade. I'm thinking to myself...
And you're like, I don't want to do bong studies. I heard that class sucks.
But it's like, dude, this is not a small amount.
Yeah.
As little as I know about drugs, this is not a little amount.
It was a hefty bag?
I mean, it wasn't a giant bag, but it was like...
It was a pretty sizable amount.
You know, imagine like not a sandwich bag for a Ziploc, but like the next size down. That size.
Oh yeah, and it was full. Yeah.
And it was full. So it was like,
that's a pretty big.
Dude, amount. This is enough to get you expelled from everything. What are you doing with this here? And no, I don't want any.
You had to remember. And no, I don't want any.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna kill these freaking leeches in the next episode because F leeches.
Yeah, fuck leeches. Blood-sucking little shits. Vampires of the animal kingdom. Scary little shits. Yeah.